Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A royal specialist says that the Duke of Sussex is playing a game and making choreographed appearances. According to royal analyst Michael Cole, Prince Harry has attempted to control the narrative by shooting films of himself when he is unable to attend events in person. He has also been spotted in person at recent engagements. However, Cole asserts that the former working royal is playing a game that can only have one winner. This coincides with Prince Harry's recent appearances at polo tournaments and with his old friend Nacho Figueres, who is filming a series for Netflix that explores the world of polo and the sport's backstage operations. A royal specialist claims that the Duke of Sussex is now being produced with carefully choreographed appearances. Michael Cole clarified in an interview with the Express US, "It's evident that Prince Harry is now being developed. Most of his so-called public appearances are actually expertly staged video recordings that are inserted into gatherings where his name appears on the invitation and serves as the main draw." He continued, "Prince Harry is playing a game that can only have one winner, and it won't be him." The remarks coincide with the Duke of Sussex's £1 million bill, which he must pay back to taxpayers after losing a legal battle to get his protection downgraded by the Home Office. The Home Office has been ordered by the High Court to reimburse Harry for 90% of the legal fees used in defending his case to alter his level of police protection when he travels to the UK. He filed a lawsuit against the Home Office in response to the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVEC, ruling from February 2020, which stated that he should be granted a higher level of protection while in the nation at taxpayer expense. After the earlier decision, a Duke representative stated that the Duke planned to appeal the decision and that Harry hopes he will obtain justice from the Court of Appeal. However, a court spokeswoman stated on Monday that Harry's initial attempt to appeal the ruling was unsuccessful. Although the precise amount Harry must pay was not disclosed, data obtained through a Freedom of Information request showed that the government had already spent £514,128. This consisted of around £180,000 for barristers, £320,000 for government legal department solicitors, and £2,300 for court costs. Harry is said to have paid almost the same sum for his own legal representation. As to a royal expert, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, is still furious at the way she was treated during her time as a member of the royal family, even as she is considered to miss parts of the UK. In 2020, the actress from Suits and her spouse, Prince Harry, left the royal family. They now reside in Montecito, California, with their two kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. The mother of two, however, worries that her children will blame her for their lack of a bond with their paternal grandparents and cousins because they live far from the royal family. Royal author and expert Tom Quinn tells us in an exclusive interview with The Mirror that it will be a long time before Meghan reappears in the UK. She has already publicly stated that she will not return to the UK, and her friends insist she is still furious at the way she feels she was treated during her time in Britain. The Duchess of Sussex is reportedly still furious at the way she was treated during her time in Britain, but she is also concerned about her children's lack of interaction with their grandparents and cousins, who are members of the royal family. Tom continued, "On the other hand, we should always remember that phrase, 'Never say never,' because it will come back to haunt you when you change your mind, especially if you are a public figure like Meghan." It claims the Duchess has told pals that she misses the UK. Meghan does miss some aspects of life in the UK, according to a friend of the couple, one of the few aristocratic friends Meghan has from her time in the country. She also worries that her children will blame her if they never get to see their cousins, and feel as adults that they have been robbed of what could have been an enjoyable and meaningful existence in the UK as working royals. Following the release of Meghan's debut item under her new luxury lifestyle company, American Riviera Orchard, remarks have been made. There have been no updates since Meghan first revealed her new lifestyle company on March 14. Many royal fans are eager to acquire some of the kitchenware and condiments that Meghan has hinted to. She did, however, later disclose her first product for American Riviera Orchard after it became known that on Monday she had sent 50 jars of her own strawberry jam to friends and social media influencers. Social media users who received the limited edition samples posted images of the tiny jars with handwritten labels that included the American Riviera Orchard emblem, the word Montecito underneath, and the words 17 of 50, denoting that the batch of jam was produced in small quantities. Given that strawberry jam is the brand's debut offering, Meghan may have to compete with her estranged royal family. Online shoppers have noted that strawberry jam from Prince William's Duchy of Cornwall estate is presently selling at Waitrose for £2.80 a jar, suggesting that Meghan's brother-in-law may challenge her. Regarding allegations of bullying made against the Duchess, a former assistant to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has acknowledged that she was questioned by the palace. Samantha Cohen was appointed in 2018 at the late Queen's personal request and served as the Sussex's private secretary. She had previously spent 17 years working as the former monarch's press secretary and then assistant private secretary. However, it was reported in former Times royal writer Valentine Lowe's book Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, that she quit from her position with Harry and Meghan in October 2019, comparing the task to working with teenagers. Samantha Cohen, the late Queen's 17-year-old private assistant to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, acknowledged that the palace had questioned her after the Duchess was accused of bullying her. Author Lowe described in his book how Miss Cohen planned the couple's first official tour to Tonga, Australia, and New Zealand, but she claimed she was screamed at in the end. As one insider put it, Sam always made clear that it was like working for a couple of teenagers, according to Lowe. Meghan and Prince Harry pushed her to the brink and were unachievable. She was not happy. Shortly after, Miss Cohen departed after allegations that the Duchess had bullied employees, a charge Meghan vehemently disputes. She has since spoken out about the palace investigation into the claims, stating that she was one of 10 assistants questioned following a bullying complaint made in October 2018 by Jason North, who was the head of communications at the time. Brisbane native Miss Cohen told Australia's Herald Sun that although she had only consented to a brief secondment, the palace was hesitant to let her go since they were unable to locate a replacement. She stated, "I was only supposed to stay for 6 months, but stayed for 18. We couldn't find a replacement for me, and when we did, we took them on tour to Africa with Harry and Meghan to show them the ropes, but they quit, as well while in Africa." After it was claimed that Meghan had fired 2 personal assistants and repeatedly humiliated staff members, an investigation was started in March 2021, and both current and former workers were asked to share in confidence about their experiences working for her. Results were anticipated to be released to the public. Nevertheless, it became known in July 2022 that a report on the sovereign grant for that year would not include the review's conclusions. Lessons have been learned and adjustments will be made, according to Buckingham Palace. However, the household would not provide specifics. It coincides with Miss Cohen's revelation that her former boss enjoyed palace disasters because they spiced her life up, and that the late Queen called her Samantha Panther for her tough work ethic. According to Miss Cohen, her supervisor had a good sense of humor and would laugh when meticulously planned royal occasions, like plaque unveilings, did not go as planned. The Queen had no ego, she was so at ease with herself, and she loved it when things went wrong. The speaker stated, "When things went wrong, it made her life more enjoyable, even if a cake did not cut well or a plaque did not reveal itself, because everything was so well organized." She claimed that her 2 trips to Australia with the Queen were the best times. During their 2002 tour of South Australia and Queensland, the Queen and Prince Philip made a return visit to Australia in 2011 for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Perth. She recalled being invited to both Balmoral and Sandringham for Christmas, saying, "I used to talk a lot with the Queen. She was a special woman, and I miss her." Working as the late Queen's assistant private secretary was, she said, "a job I loved, loved, loved. It is still her favourite job till date. The Queen was in excellent form, so these were joyous days." So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.